So our question is, what is the customer account frequency across property valuation bracket? And so first, from the bicycle data sheet, going to make this into a histogram graph. First, we're going to change the title as usual, set it to the middle of the graph, and then we're going to change the property valuation data into the bins format. Then we use the suggested bin size 1.6, and then we are going to put the property valuation into the columns and customer ID into the rows. So we just add all of the members, and then we're going to change the customer ID into the count, this thing, so that we can get the histogram graph. And then we put it into entire view, and from this graph we can see that the property valuation at 8.0, the listing count of customer ID is 1293, and the lowest is at 0.0, where the listing count of the customer ID is 154. So we already answered this question.
Today, I would like to do the analysis from the data bicycle, which is the count of customer address versus property valuation. So I already renamed my sheet and also for this. Okay, so for the column, I drag sum, which is the property valuation, to the column, and then I drag customer address to the row. Okay, so for the show me, I click for the scatter plot. Okay, so a postcode, we drag to the detail. Okay, so we've got the scatter plot entire view, and then postcode also drag to the color, and then the property valuation track to size. My business question is, does a higher property valuation in a postcode correlate with a larger customer base? So the answer is yes, because I take one example, which is the 188 property valuation count of customer address is 18. And then I take property valuation 49, the count of customer address is 13. So the higher the property valuation, the higher the count of customer address. And then the lower the property valuation, the lower the count of customer address.
Conductor, my name is GLRT0010 binti Muhammad Kamil. Here I want to show how I create heat map to identify which month and days of the week has the highest transaction activity. Okay, so first I'm starting by drag the transaction date to row shelf and then change it to discrete month. This will show the month of the year from January to December. And then I'm drag the transaction date again, now in column shelf, and change it to weekday to show the week of the day from Monday to Sunday. And then I want to give the heat map color. I drag the transaction ID to colors and change it the measure to count. Then I increase the size of the heat map. And change the color palette.
Hi everyone, my name is Nazwa Nisa. So in this video, I will show you how I create a dashboard and story from our dataset, which is bicycle store transaction. So this is to summarize the key insights from all 5 business questions. So first of all, I will click here new dashboard and rename it as sale dashboard. And then I will adjust the size to automatic so it will fit our screen. And then I will start dragging all our sheets onto the canvas here. So after we arrange all 5 sheets neatly here, filters can also be added to the side. So this dashboard let us explore the dataset quickly and visually. Next, we will do a story by clicking here new story, and then we will rename it as bicycle store transaction analysis. So we use the dashboard we did earlier and drag it here. Then we can add a short caption, for example. Next, we adjust the size as well. So here we have it, our story. So this story can explain our finding and create a smooth flow of our analysis. So that's all from me. Thank you.